It shifts nice and smooth. Then looking at the steering wheel, it is cockeyed just a little bit, but it doesn't shimmy or anything, so it just needs to be straightened. You can see that little difference. It's very subtle. So far it drives great. Like I said, steering wheel's a little crooked, but it drives perfectly straight. Transmission is nice and smooth. Suspension feels awesome. I mean, it drives like a Denali. Very, very nice. Okay, we're going to do a visual condition report. Now we're looking for scuffs, scratches, chips, dings, any cosmetic imperfections that we can find. Looking at the fender here. You do have a dent right here and a little scuff. You can see that here on this wheel. I don't see any curb rash. You can see the finish on that though. You can see it's kind of delaminating or something just on some of those. Something on that chrome, kind of pitting. Here on the side mirror, we got a gash here, a couple gashes there, a little spot. And the paint right here is chipping. Looking at the A-pillar, it looks good. Couple chips here, little chip there. Got one right here, one on the trim there and here. Otherwise, that door looks good. Got a couple scuffs on the black. The rest of it looks nice. Here on this door. And then looking at the quarter panel, we got a small chip here. The rest of that looks nice. Little scuff there. Chip right there. And looking at this wheel, I don't see any curb rash. And then you do have the power deploy steps. All right, looking at the front end, let's start with the hood. I don't see any dings. As far as rock chips go, I don't see any. There might be a couple of rock impacts, but I don't see anything that chipped the paint. The headlight looks good. Got a chip right there though. You can see some scuffs here. Took a little bit of paint off. A few little scratches. Some rock chips there. And then here on this fender edge, you can see some gashes. Got one right there that's been touched up. All right, looking at the engine bay here. All of this looks nice and clean. And the underhood liner looks awesome. All right, looking at the driver's side, we do have a dent here and some gashes. Got some rock chips there. Looking at this wheel, that finish has that kind of texture to it, some sort of delamination or corrosion on the chrome. You can see this had some previous damage. It looks like it was sanded down and repaired. So all those spokes have some sort of texture on them. Looking at the side mirror, that looks amazing. Here on the A-pillar, we do have a ding right there. Looking at the driver door. You have some scuffs right here. It's hard to see. And then you have some chips along the side there on that black chrome. That lower section looks good. We have a ding right here and a little gash in the paint. That quarter panel looks good. Looking at this wheel, most of that chrome looks good. It's the fronts that have like the little corrosion to them. Besides that, that wheel's pretty clean. And then here on the top side, you have a ding. All right, checking out the back here. That taillight looks good. This little trim piece is nice. You have a chip right there, a small scuff. Looking at the bumper edge. So far, all of that looks good. There's a chip here, little gash in the plastic, and right there, a couple more chips. Then you have some scuffs here. Got one right there and right here. Then looking at the cargo area, all that carpet looks good. Typical scuffs on here and throughout the plastic. And then you have scratches up here, a couple gashes. All right, checking out the interior. It is a non-smoker. Now you do have some scuffs throughout this little speaker cover. These buttons look awesome. Overall, that wood grain looks really good. A couple tiny scuffs on that trim. Got the really nice all-weather mats. All of these buttons look good. You do have some blue transfer right there on that button. That looks good. A little bit of wear on the edge from just getting in and out. Kind of discolored the leather. And you can see here a little white haze on it. And a little bit on this bottom as well. It's not as vibrant and bright. That's a little dark. A couple scuffs. Overall, that steering wheel looks good. Looking at the screen, it looks awesome. Buttons look nice. Got a couple scratches here. Otherwise, this side looks really good. See some wear in here and some discoloration on that brown. So it's really bright here, kind of dull there and bright here. That wood grain looks good. You do have a scratch here, a couple stains on it. A couple scuffs on the plastic. When looking at the trim here, you do have a gash right there and some scuffs and scratches. You have some wear here on that bolster. That one looks really good though. And this upper side looks awesome. Got a couple scuffs. Looking at this side, you got some fingernail scratches in this area. Little chip there, a couple small indentions in the leather. Then you have some scratches on the glove box and down here on that plastic. That wood grain looks good. Upper side of the dash looks awesome. Got the massive roof. Speakers look good. Here on the back right door panel, Overall looks really good. Couple scuffs on the kick plate area. That bolster looks nice. A few little scuffs here. Otherwise, that seat looks awesome. That seat back looks good. On the screen, looks like we have a little scratch right there. I don't know if you can see that right there. A couple scuffs on the back of this console. Got the all-weather mats. And looking back here, those seats look good. Here on the back left door panel, a couple small scuffs on the plastic. Otherwise, that looks good. A few scuffs here. That bolster looks awesome. Got a little scuff right there, but the rest of that seat looks nice. I don't see any scratches on the screen. Seat backs look good.